Mark is down here today. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
And he brought in, I can tell right now, it looks like he brought in a Carvin.
It is a Carvin.
Let's take a look at it.
So this is a mid-90s Carvin. It's either...
You know one thing about Carvin, it's hard to tell what they are.
It is. You're exactly right. I'm happy you said that because it's either a DC 127 with higher specs, or I've been told that it's a DC 400 with dot inlays, because most of the DC 400s came with the classic square inlays. So maybe someone in your audience can help us out here, because I'm pretty stumped on that. All I know is that it's wicked cool.
It's got the burst is dramatic.
It is. Yeah, so it's a flame top with a burst. The
very
back,
vibrant.
Yeah, very vibrant. The back of the guitar is burst as well. It's a neck through construction.
It's pretty.
So the guitar, these guitars originally came with active pickups. These pickups have been replaced. These are the Steve Vai Evolution pickups that are in this one.
Nice.
So the guitar's got a lot of...
Not to interrupt, but you can tell it's not the Carvin pickups, because they use like two little pole pieces. For each pole piece, they had two of them.
Correct.
Yeah, so...
Yep, so the guitar is... got a lot of great features. I love these DC models. So you've got volume knobs for both pickups, and you have tone knobs for both pickups. This is a phase switch, and then these switches will put them into single coil mode, so split. This will split the humbuckers on these, and there's a switch for both.
So the phase switch will... what the phase switch does is actually takes the north and south of the pole pieces and flips them around?
It does. Yeah,
Okay.
to my knowledge, that's exactly right.
Okay.
So, and really, it's a pretty subtle change in tone, but it's definitely a change in tone. So this guitar's got a ebony fretboard, gold fret wire.
Yeah, so it's the bridge is gold.
Yep.
The knobs are gold.
And you can tell that this guitar's been played for sure.
All right, so we stuck it up on the display case here. Let's look at these tuners on here. See what we've got going on. Are those Spurzels?
Yes. I don't know what year or if those are the original tuners on the guitar. They're kind of faded. The gold is kind of faded, almost the same as the rest of the hardware. So I'm assuming that they might have came factory on there. Again, it's hard with the Carvin guitars and Kiesel now. It's hard because you can get any one of their base models and then spec it any way you wanted. So it's kind of hard to find a bone stock Carvin. Most of them have been spec'd a certain way. So that's why they're a little hard to date as well.
Let's look at the input jack. Sometimes there's numbers on those.
There is numbers on here.
What do we got going on there?
Made in the USA. So I did reach out to Kiesel.
Okay. Did you talk to Jeff?
I didn't talk directly to Jeff, no. But I did reach out to them, asked them if they could help me identify exactly what I've got here. They kind of told me the same thing.
You know, it drives them crazy when people call them and say, hey, can you help me date my old Carvin? They're like, oh, no. Another one's on the phone.
Yep.
It's kind of cool. You got a little bit of wear right here where your pinky would rest.
Yep.
That's the only signs of wear.
Yeah, here's you know, the weird thing is that maybe this has been clear coated as well, because this is under the clear coat. So is this, which leads me to believe that somebody might have re-clear coated this guitar.
That's cool. When they put the pickups in it and stuff.
Probably.
And they probably added the coil taps and the phase and all that at that time.
Well, this is definitely a factory feature.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Yeah. So again, in the mid 90s, early 90s through the 90s, you could get these DCs with two switches, a single volume and two tone. You could get them with this setup. They had so many options at that time.
Sure is pretty.
What do you know about is it EVO gold fret wire? Or is that a brand name? Because I've heard that. My Kiesel has EVO gold fret wire.
That may be what's on here. I wasn't sure. In fact, this is actually the first guitar I've owned with a gold fret wire on it. And it might have been a factory feature too, that I'm not sure.
What's your thoughts when it comes to the tone of the guitar with these gold frets? Does it make it, does it give you
So I've got
a brass sound or does it change your sound? The tone?
Personally, I don't think so. I have a 127, it's brown, like a natural brown. And it has the same exact pickups in it. These are the Evolution Steve Vai signature pickups. And I don't hear a tone difference at all when they're in normal humbucking, and that's got stainless steel frets in it. So I do know that the gold looks cool.
It does.
That's what I know.
Let's plug it in.
Okay. So the guitar's got a lot of tone options because of the phase switch and coil splits. But we'll just start in the bridge position with the humbucker. It's just a Fender tube amp with a little bit of overdrive. We'll go with both pickups and humbucking. Now the neck pickup. Now we can go into the bridge position and then we'll split the coils. Now we can throw them out of phase by pressing the bottom switch. Now we'll throw some gain on.
Mark, thanks for bringing that thing in, man.
You're welcome.